Hello everyone, this is Star Wars Fan Rogue One, and welcome back to the channel. And today I wanted to do, it's kind of a update on, a video that I did a long time ago. It's called, What If Revenge of the Sith Was the Only Prequel? And I think I did it back when, there was only, the prequels, the originals, and The Force Awakens, and The Last Jedi. I don't know if The Last Jedi was out, but I don't know. It was a while ago. Today, in this video, it's kind of be an update on that. So, what if Revenge of the Sith was the only prequel, and the originals were still there, and then Disney bought Lucasfilm in 2012 and made the sequels. So the only prequel that would have been made would be Revenge of the Sith. So this is an update of what if Revenge of the Sith was the only prequel. And now, the only reason I'm making this video is because I wanted to do this video again because last time it was pretty bad and you could barely hear me. It was way before I got my mic that I have now. But the reason I wanted to do it again is because, well, the Skywalker saga is complete and all the movies are out. And so I wanted to kind of do it again and kind of theorize what would happen if this could have happened, if Revenge of the Sith would be the only prequel that would ever have been. So we wouldn't have gotten The Phantom Menace, we wouldn't have gotten Attack of the Clones. It would have just been Revenge of the Sith. And so I think the order would go, so I think Revenge of the Sith would become Episode 1. A New Hope would become Episode 2. Empire Strikes Back, Episode 3. Return of the Jedi, Episode 4. Force Awakens, Episode 5. Episode 7, The Last Jedi. And Episode 8, The Rise of Skywalker. So there will only be 8 films if we subtract the other 2. There will only be 8 films. Yeah, 8 episodes. If we don't include The Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones. So let's do this, shall we? So Revenge of the Sith would be the only prequel. So let's say George Lucas did what he did. He made the originals, episodes 4, 5, and 6. Episodes 4 or A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. And then after that, he made Episode 3. The reason I think Episode 3 would be the only prequel is because Episode 3, it basically fills in the gap between the original and the prequels. Like, Episode 2 and The Phantom Menace, they're cool. Episode 2, The Attack of the Clones, and The Phantom Menace, they're cool. But if we just had Revenge of the Sith, it would have been perfect. Because we get to see how Anakin turned to the dark side, how Luke and Leia were born, how Obi-Wan and Yoda survived, how even Chewbacca came to be, how he was connected to the Jedi, because we saw him in Revenge of the Sith rescue or help Master Yoda escape. But yeah. So how these would connect. So yeah. So we got Episode 3. We would have Episode 3. And then it would go to the originals. And then it would go to the sequels. So it explains Anakin's character. And how his story connected to the originals. And then after that, we get the sequels with Rey and how she's connected to Palpatine. She's Palpatine's granddaughter. And if you do not know, The Rise of Skywalker, Palpatine in that movie, he's actually a clone. So it doesn't really explain in the movies how he cloned himself, but we would know that the real Palpatine died in Return of the Jedi. So we get Anakin's story, how and his redemption in the originals, and then we end Luke's story in Episode 8, and then we get the finishing in Episode 9, where or it would be Episode 8 if we do this order, and then the whole thing is complete. So I think Episode 2 and 1 were unneeded. I mean, they're cool, but they're unneeded for the story. And then after that, it would be complete and it'd be done. And then also you have Rogue One and Solo, but they'd probably make those also if Disney was in charge after she made the Revenge of the Sith. But yeah, that wraps it up. I hope you liked this little update on that theory, like what if Revenge of the Sith was the only prequel. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, and also check out my Instagram. There's a link on top of the channel art, or go to my channel and then there's a little Instagram icon next to the channel art. And yeah, make sure you guys subscribe, check out my Instagram, like this video, and yeah, make sure you subscribe to some of those channels that I have posted on recommend channels for you guys, including my brother's channel that he started a couple days ago. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.